Social Science, Grade 8, Block 27, Human Resources, LP2, Population Change by teacher Shikha. Students will be able to explain the role of birth rate, death rate, and migration on population change. Students, I have very important point for you to think and discuss. Why is it essential to know the number of people in the world? So children, it provides us with an estimate of how many people are available to work and contribute in the country for various other purposes. Children, today we will learn about the factors that change population. Children, have a look at the chart. I am sharing it on the screen, which is from your content book. There is a story given in your text, and according to that you have to fill this chart and find the answers. Story. Raju used to live in a joint family in Salem, Tamil Nadu. His grandfather, who was 92 years old, used to tell him stories about the British period and how much times has changed since then. Grandfather. In 1920, Salem had very few people and only one doctor. A lot of newborn babies would not survive. Children would often die early. The adults would die from different diseases too. The population remained stagnant and low. With time, Salem developed as much as the rest of India. The steel plant was established in 1982, and around the same time the textile industries boomed. Many people shifted to Salem to find jobs in the factories. Later, their family members also shifted to join them here. The city experienced an increase in population. Slowly it seemed the population increased from 60,000 during 1920 to 2 million during 1980. So the question is, what was the population in 1920, 1980, 2014, number of births in these years, number of deaths, reasons for some families to shift to Salem. Let's discuss. So children, the population was 60,000 in 1920, 2 million in 1980 and 4 million in 2014. Births were high in all the years. Deaths were high until 1920, after which deaths decreased because medical facilities increased. New families shifted to Salem during the 1980s after a steel plant and textile industries were opened in Salem. These people first came looking for job opportunities in the factories. So children, how does change in population take place? Would the number of births differ from one year to another? Number of deaths? Is there any other way that population in a region would increase or decrease? Population change can be understood in terms of birth rates, death rates and migration. Birth rate stands for the number of birth per thousand people. Death rate stands for the number of deaths per thousand people. The population that remains after the number of birth is deducted from the number of death, which gives us the natural population growth. Apart from that, migration plays an important role in determining increase or decrease in population. Migration is the movement of people from one region to another. There are two kinds of migration: emigration and immigration. When people arrive in a country, it is called immigration. When people leave a country, it is called emigration. So children, another question for you to think. What would be the trends in population change for a region with good education and healthcare facilities? Children, regions with good education and healthcare facilities have lower birth and death rates. Educated parents are aware of the benefits of having a small family and improved medical facilities, reduced death rate. Presence of education or medical facility attracts more people to settle. Thus, population would experience a moderate growth mainly due to people settling here. Children, now it's time for some application. Please try to solve your worksheet on your own. Read your textbook and mark all the difficult points. Just keep in mind few examples which I have already shared with you, and few more I might share while talking. Such as, if in a country many babies are born every year, will it increase the population? What if deaths of people are also high? Would population still increase? What about when the number of deaths decrease but the number of births remain the same? These are the few points which always you have to think while calculating the population. I hope the topic is clear to you, as you all should be able to identify that population change occurs at different rates over a specified time period. Also, you should be able to explain the role of birth rate, death rate, and migration on population change. Additionally, students should be able to identify the pattern of population growth due to birth rate, death rate, or migration. Hoping that topic is clear to you. Please read your content book, mark your difficult points. Have a great day ahead. Take care of yourself and your near and dear ones. Thank you. Bye-bye.